Hello there, and welcome to this special episode of Boring History for Sleep. Tonight, we won't walk through royal halls or battlefield ruins. Instead, close your eyes and listen. There is a village, now lost to time, whose name is no longer spoken. But long ago, the bells of Pharaoh rang each morning, calling weary hearts to rise. Tonight, we drift not into tales of kings, but into the soft, slow breath of a forgotten life. A mother's touch on a child's cheek, a baker's laugh in the snow, a shepherd's song to no one but the hills. Let's go there. Let's remember them. Let's listen for the bells. Welcome to Pharaoh, the village that time misplaced. Imagine a quiet valley, blanketed in silver morning mist. Cobblestones curve between wild oaks. Thatched roofs lean gently into each other, like old friends. This is Pharaoh, not famous, not powerful, but full of breath and bread, and who wasn't always old. Once, he was just a boy in sandals too big, chasing shadows with a stick. He grew into the bell ringer, silent, gentle, not quite forgotten, but never noticed. The bells loved him. They sang better when he pulled their ropes. Mikkel never said much, but he heard everything, especially the silences between sounds, the hush after goodbyes, the pause before a kiss, the quiet between raindrops. A day in the village, tiny lives, deep roots, morning settles in. In one cottage, a girl with ink-stained fingers scratches poems onto scraps of old parchment. No one reads them. She writes them anyway. The blacksmith, whose hands could bend iron but never hurt a soul, shapes wildflowers from metal. His wife, once a singer, now sleeps more than she wakes. He sings to her anyway. A scruffy dog waits beside the bakery each morning for a crust of bread, long after the baker has gone. He still waits. Some habits are stronger than grief. Mikkel climbs the narrow bell tower. His knees creak. The rope sighs. But the bell sings. Chimes echo across Pharaoh, marking births, meals, moments, love, loss, dusk. Dust floats through sunbeams. Bread rises. A goat bleats. Somewhere, a child laughs into a copper bucket. The silent winter, when the bells didn't ring. But one year, winter came and forgot to leave. Snow fell in October and lingered through May. The soil hardened. The trees gave nothing. Illness came quietly, like a fog. One by one, cottages went dark. Some villagers left. Some stayed and faded. Mikkel, now bent with years, still climbed the tower. One morning, the rope frayed in his hands. It snapped. He did not try again that day. Instead, he walked. He saw the widow staring at the hills as if waiting for her husband to return. He saw a boy playing alone with a wooden knight, drawing battles in the frost. He heard the peaceful silence, the hollow kind. The village held its breath. Spring returned. Mikkel rebuilt the rope with aching fingers. One final time, he climbed the steps. One final time, he rang the bell. It echoed across the mist like a prayer with no words. In distant fields, shepherds paused. In far-off towns, people tilted their heads, unsure why their hearts felt suddenly full. Mikkel was never seen again, but the sound remained. The widow moved on. The boy grew older. A traveler stumbled upon the overgrown path to Pharaoh. and felt comfort. Something kind lived here, she whispered. She laid a wildflower on a mossy stone. The bell was silent, but the wind remembered. Sleep, wind down. We remember the forgotten. Sleep now. Let your breath match the rhythm of that drift through your dreams, not as ghosts, but as friends who once tended fires, fed lambs, and kissed cheeks before sleep. The world forgot them, but not you. You heard their bell, and now, so will your dreams. Good night, and remember the sound.